EA Sports. It's in the game.
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I would've grown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate,
Black
hold
Panther.
up. Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up, while I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation, yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place 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 up.
Down, go to the down. I see cuz jogging down, jogging down. Got Benjamin Franklin from my
Locked in Kendrick. That Styles P, that Jada, that Kendrick. Oh, y'all think it's games being played around here, huh? Well, they not. What is in there?
The damage that we do is severe. The reinvention of the fresh, brand new every year.
Them hit him in his blood and flew in the air. We put that work on commercial. We flew in the lab.
I hit the bar and the weights, then I'm doing the stairs. They say the Lord only knows what I do to my peers.
Trying to sell to pursue my career. So I keep a tight circle, I don't move with the squares.
Rock a rugby like pool, but put two in your ear. If you ain't qualified, you should move to the rear.
I'm from Yonkers, had to learn to conquer my fears. In the foreign, had to learn to conquer the gears.
It's the kick drum, yeah, it's attached to the snare. I turn it to the back, then I crack your veneers.
Stagnated on the block for years.
I'm in the mansion upstate, out back with the D's.
Everybody back up, man down, back up. Don't play with me. I do you something dirty. You talk to me crazy. I do you something dirty. How I feel lately. I do you something dirty. I wake up, the neighbors coming through bright and early. Whoa.
Ties and dope bars.
Life is a movie and death is the co-star.
Mechanics of the game.
Bandits trail foreigns in the lane.
If they heard that the driver is gang off,
We be in the part of the party that gets roped off.
mingle with the judge and both for
Questions that we asking ourselves, having the thought.
spending money that's unaccounted for.
If you scared to party with gangsters,
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I would've grown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate,
Black
hold up.
Panther.
Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up, while I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation, yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place 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 up.
down, go to the down. I see cuz jogging down, jogging down. Got Benjamin Franklin from my T-Bano. So drop from the jungle. I keep the on me, I leave you puzzled. Bang, I'm the black card on her, my knee longer than hair on her. Black cavity, and I'm to her, that's Hillary. Saudi, are you on 10 yet? You know.
We come to you from downtown Los Angeles. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bull, Jay Williams. And Jay, once you beat the traffic, this is one of the great stops in the NBA.
When you step your foot on that purple and gold floor, you know you have to bring your A game. Plus, your trash-talking A game to all the celebrities sitting courtside, Ed.
It's the definition of showtime. Let's do this. The opening tip corralled by the Lakers, and we're underway in downtown Los Angeles. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Here's Paul, controlling the offense. Trying to cash in, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. and 2 for AD.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Now Paul with the basketball. Down 2. To Gilgeous-Alexander. To Paul for 3. And Chris Paul, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
James, his first effort off the mark. Thunder with the basketball. Won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Here comes the screen. Anthony Davis against Adams. Here's a chance from long range, and that's rebounded by the Thunder. Paul across the timeline. His team up by 1. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3. The opening tip won by the Lakers as we get started here at Staples Center. James, well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Anthony Davis lets it fly to Kyle Kuzma. 4-3. No issues for Kuzma. Hand in his face, he drills it.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Paul into the front court. Down 3. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Beyond the arc for 3. Not that time. He misses. Across the timeline comes James. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Danny Green trying to cash in on a 3-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Free throws good. 3-point play, and that puts them up 6-0. Paul with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Gets a shot up off the mark. To James. Going to launch beyond the arc. Textbook defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Davis, Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Now a whistle. And we're going to get a timeout from OKC as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Paul to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Big finish at the rim. Safe to say, notice has been served.
Sometimes things go good. Other times, things go great. Everything going that team's way right now.
Paul into the front court. Trailing by 11. Down low, Adams. Steven Adams with the slam. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
LeBron picked up by Paul. To Kyle Kuzma. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. It's James. Now that's a contest. Shot from in close, no good. To James. Fires the three. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good. To Paul. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Looking to push. Davis to James. Here comes the screen. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
From the painted area, won't go down.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
James missed his first 4 shots from the field in this one, but he gets that to drop from 3.
There you go. That's the rhythm that we're talking about. That's the kind of bounce you need in your step.
Now Paul with the basketball. Trailing by 14. Gilgeous-Alexander to Adams. DeMarcus Cousins snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
DeMarcus Cousins for 2. Look out. Anthony Davis with the slam.
Brow down, Ed, when you come into my town.
Wow, you rhyming right there?
Obviously.
The Thunder will use a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Billy Donovan going to change it up. Schroeder, down low Gallinari. Can't miss those. Anthony Davis picked up by Adams. To Kyle Kuzma. Driving right to the basket. James, double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. Counting down toward a minute to play in a very one-sided first quarter thus far. That's out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron. The drive right to the basket. A couple of cracks at the line now.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
And he connects on the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
LeBron into the front court. Just under a minute to go in a very one-sided first quarter of play. Danny Green matched up with Steven Adams. To James. Here comes the screen. Davis. He made his first effort, but not that time. James. Off the mark. To Davis. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not getting the bounce. Here's Schroeder with it. Down a bundle. From long range. That's off the side of the rim, short.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Straight on three. At the buzzer. We played one quarter. Here on the day, we honor the life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Jay and I are back after this. It's a special presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Schroeder with the basketball. His guys down big. Ferguson down to Adams. Whoa, what a finish. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
James to Danny Green. To Caldwell Pope. To Danny Green. James cleaning the offensive glass. Top of the key. A shot, no good by Green.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
And the Lakers have the rebound. Caldwell Pope to Danny Green. To Schroeder. Ferguson slams it down.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
LeBron against Schroeder. Fires the three. Great defense, forcing the miss. Knocked loose. Has a look. Not that time.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
Look, as a player, this stuff happens all the time. No need to make this into something bigger than what it really is. Move on to the next play, get locked in.
Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. 14-point deficit. JaVale McGee with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Caldwell Pope. The rebound belongs to Oklahoma City. To Schroeder. It goes down.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. James picked up by Schroeder. Lets it fly from long range. Second effort to Kyle Kuzma. LeBron James, guarded by Schroeder. For three, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Lakers at the controls right now. James to Kyle Kuzma around the perimeter. Danny Green picked up by Robertson. Has a chance. The screen sets him up for two.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Here's Schroeder with it. Down a dozen. DeMarcus Cousins, huge block. That's his third block this evening. Anthony Davis able to recover with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Schroeder with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Cousins picked up by Nader. Here comes the screen. Cousins. Another chance to Cousins. Curling inside. Steven Adams sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions. Dennis Schroeder at the line for a chance at a three-point play, shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. One free throw good, so he converts on the three-point play, and the lead down to 11. LeBron James with the rock. Takes stock of the floor to Davis. Kuzma. And the bucket's good for DeMarcus. Now a whistle. And we're going to get a timeout from OKC as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Number 13, Chris Paul. Stepping in for the Lakers. Number 1, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Chance for Chris Paul. Rebound Cousins to Caldwell Pope. Passed it off and a throwdown. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
Oklahoma City's got it. To Paul. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
To Caldwell Pope. Here's a chance from long range, and the Thunder with the rebound. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
To Caldwell Pope. Here comes the screen. Caldwell Pope. Cleans it up. Cousins to James. Caldwell Pope. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. DeMarcus Cousins sends it away. fourth this contest. Good. A 3 at the buzzer. Everything going right so far as they've extended the lead.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Lakers were the dominant team in that first half, without question. And the offensive glass was their domain. They scored plenty of second-chance points, asserting themselves in the paint. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Thunder may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. These are the guys getting buckets for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Game track. Defense.
The Los Angeles Lakers have been exhibiting some amazing defense in this matchup. Steals on the floor, blocks in the sky. They're dominating on defense all over the floor.
Player of the half.
The chosen one has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after one half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fits the title of this segment? He was definitely cold in that first half. These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Oklahoma City ball. Paul to Gilgeous-Alexander. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
James against Chris Paul. Cousins to Davis. 4-3. Oh, Anthony Davis. Not sure why he was left so wide open.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Paul across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Ooh, Chris Paul. Not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Davis. Missed it. Paul into the front court. Trailing by 15. Down low, Gallinari. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
LeBron matched up with Paul. Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on, but the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
With the rock, it's Chris Paul. And too much contact.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
You give him that much time, he's going to make you pay. LeBron James with the 3.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Paul in a matchup with Boogie. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. It's James. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 11, Abdul Nader.
Gilgeous Alexander. The Thunder down to 4 in the shot clock. Knocked loose. Davis. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Lakers come up with it. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
LeBron James trying to cash in on the 3-point play. For his career, 73%. Free throw good to cap off the 3-point play as they continue to open things up here in the 3rd quarter. The Thunder will use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this 3rd quarter. Anthony Davis rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Cousins. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
DeMarcus Cousins at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 73%. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. Here's Paul, controlling the offense. To Adams. Lakers have it. To James. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Oh, whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 3.
DeMarcus Cousins with the block. Ooh, 5 now.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Paul. Dudley there for the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
DeMarcus Cousins pins it. Incredible. 6 tonight. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Entering the game for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
Paul. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
And scores. Strong take.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
OKC ball. To Paul. Probing the defense. Surveys the floor. Nothing going here on that drive. OKC now with 4 to shoot. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope swats it. James. To Caldwell-Pope.
1 minute left in
Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. His guys down big. Lakers come up with it. James. To Caldwell-Pope. Kyle Kuzma. Short jumper off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
I love when I get a chance to watch guys who can make more out of what they actually have in their arsenal. And that's who Dennis Schroeder is. For a guy who really can't shoot, he sure does put the ball in the bucket.
Nice pass to get things going.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while too, I guess.
Thunder with the basketball. Chance for Paul. James with the board. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. So far, it's been all Lakers. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Paul with it up top. Down a bundle. JaVale McGee tips it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
To Paul. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. Lakers ball. LeBron James picked up by Paul. And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
And throws it down. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Paul into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Able to convert. Inside.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Davis. Going to launch beyond the arc. That out of his range and no good. Caldwell Pope. Not that time. With the rock, it's Chris Paul. No good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Now Paul with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Nothing going here on that drive. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Subbing in for LA, number 0.
Paul to Schroeder. And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First one goes down. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Driving right to the basket. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
to Paul. Here comes the screen. Paul, great feed. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in it. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
And count the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Paul. Knocks it down from mid-range.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Los Angeles, they have it. To James. Caldwell Pope. Still can't buy one from distance. It's no good. Gilgeous-Alexander to Schroeder. Oh, Dennis Schroeder looking good. 4 for 5.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Kuzma can't connect. The follow won't go either. Gilgeous-Alexander to Schroeder. Kyle Kuzma snatching it out of the air.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Has a look. Caldwell Pope off the mark.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Anthony Davis with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Davis. Got it. Now a whistle. And we're going to get a timeout from OKC. They're down big in this fourth quarter. And a chance here to empty their bench. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Paul goes to the left side.
Number 12, Steven Adams.
Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Knocked loose. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Thunder. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer, the Lakers get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Pay the rolls here. And I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers were simply amazing in this contest. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Check out the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Thunder did not look good in this one, and neither did the score. And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like this. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future. Check out the leading scores for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Game track. Defense.
The Los Angeles Lakers put under pressure defensively in this game. And in return, they put back some blocks and steals on the stat sheet. Not only that, they put a W in the win column. And that's everyone's favorite stat.
Player of the game.
LeBron James is the choice for what you're seeing here. And that's unselfish play. Tight passes, great timing, and an impressive basketball IQ. He earned more respect than what I already have for him.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
Keep my eyes. Pops 5, 5.